What's up, Autonomics? Hello from Wednesday, halfway through the week and halfway through week 3 of the Autonomy 30-Day Habit Adoption Challenge. I hope your habit executions are going well. Let's just jump right into the tracker, shall we? All right. Oh, I might have already been in it, so if I just stared away from the camera the entire time, I'm sorry. I'm still learning OBS. Live streaming is a new skill to me, so just bear with me. Let's jump in here. Low habit friction continues, right? This is what we want to see. I'm still doing the bracketing tasks. So putting my shoes on before starts the gym habit and putting my consuming my recovery shake after ends the gym habit, and that colors it positively, right? It's good that I did this. Using the linchpin habit of nutrition prep the day before, right? I'm noticing that I really don't like to do this at the end of the day. So I actually try to do this in what I call phase 1 of the day, which is the first 8 hours after waking. It's just easier to do things that I don't want to do in the first half of the day. I tend to be a little less relaxed, a little more alert, awake, activated. I'm up and ready to go, and it's morning, and it just feels like time that I can use to get some things done, right? So have been doing the next day's prep at the beginning of the day before. Well, early on in it. It's usually after the workout, but I could probably do even better by making it perhaps the first thing I do when I wake up, but I'll experiment with that. In any case, it is helping, right? It's nice to get up and just grab the nutrition that I need out of the fridge and head straight to the gym. And it just sort of happens now. So I got the question from a viewer, my star student, if you will. This goes out to my Aunt Bobby. She is following this tracker and having great success with it. And she is wondering if it's possible to switch up in the middle of the habit adoption. And actually what this goes into, and I'm considering doing another sort of level 2 or even level 3 challenge where you stack the number of habits that you adopt. And that's possible, right? You can stack these like crazy. I won't go into full detail about it here because we just want to keep this simple for the sake of adopting habits and learning the science of it. So I don't want to overcomplicate this, but you can have 6 of these going on at once and then make your goal, coming away successfully with 4 to 5 of them. There's no reason that you can't do more than one habit at a time. In fact, we're doing 2 here, right? And I'm using the linchpin habit as sort of a conceptual add-on, but it's absolutely possible that we can take this and run with it and really launch ourselves into habit adoption, right? Just to see how many healthy behaviors we can adopt as quickly as possible. I wouldn't do more than 6, and that's a lot anyway. And if you're new, I would actually really hold back on that. But you can absolutely advance to that. That's no problem. I should have mentioned at the start of this whole thing, if you were looking for a habit idea, that one of the best ones that you can do is sleep habits, right? It's doing and adopting behaviors that aid sleep. I know there's a lot of different conflicting information on the internet about how to get good sleep. Stay away from melatonin. Trust me, I'll explain that in a later video about sleep protocols. But melatonin, while it aids the onset of sleep, it tends to disrupt overall sleep phasing, which degrades quality of sleep. Like without a doubt, it happens. So melatonin actually does more harm than good unless you just cannot sleep at all. And then it's good to get some versus none. But for good quality sleep, it's much more important to do some more natural approach behaviors that aid that onset and then protect the phasing, the complex phasing of sleep as it happens through the night. In any case, you can use this habit builder to adopt habits for behaviors that facilitate sleep. So there's no reason that you can't do that. And you can also consider that as your linchpin habit, because the better you sleep, the easier everything is in terms of things that you want to get done and enjoying them, right? So sleep's the bedrock of mental health. And there's no reason it can't be a habit that you're trying to adopt. So by all means, give it some thought, make it your linchpin habit, whatever it is that you would like to do with it. But in any case, I mean, absolutely, you can plug and play and stack these habits as you like. For the sake of this video challenge, I'm going to keep it basic and introduce things in a very structured way, but absolutely use the data, experiment. You know, we're all very individualized creatures. And when it comes down to these mental fitness things, different things work for different people, right? And there's some that, you know, is pretty inarguable, fairly universal. But for things like nutrition, for medication, it's all over the place. And every single person is going to have a different expression of reality than every other. So experiment. The point is to experiment in a somewhat scientific way by just adding a variable, you know, changing that and then testing, changing it and then testing. That's what we've done here, right? We started with the very basic concepts, right? In week 1, we added a concept in week 2 and we tracked the data for that. And then we did another one in week 3. We tracked the data for that. So we're just being patient and deliberate. And when you're trying to discover things that enhance your life, this is the way to do it because you're not confusing variables. You try to change as little as possible, except for the one thing that you are changing, and then testing that change and just seeing, okay, did this help? Did it hurt? And just being very iterative with that. That way you don't say, you don't go in and out of like fad diets. You don't load up with supplements of all different kinds and then end up somewhere where you're not sure which one helped and then the effect faded. So maybe it was this, but then I stopped taking this and now I feel better this way when I take this other 2 things with these things. And it's just, you're just chasing your tail, right? You're not going to get a lot of, you know, benefit out of these things by just going crazy with them. So by all means, you know, try different things and try them slowly and patiently. The idea is to arrive at something that we know works for us as an individual, right? So, and then we can just get on with our lives and enjoy it, right? Live life with vitality, which is something that Andrew Huberman that says a lot that I absolutely shout from the rooftops. It's not about living life with perfection. It's about living life with vitality, which means we're enjoying it. Every now and then we have some fun. Sometimes that's some indulgent fun, like having a drink or whatever. Alcohol is absolutely not healthy for you, but it can be kind of fun sometimes. So that's what I mean by living life with vitality. Enjoy your life. Just don't hurt yourself with the actions. Take breaks, moderation here and there, and then iteratively experiment with the different things that you're changing about your life to make it better. So that's what I've got for today. Good job again, making it this far. Thanks to my new subscribers and all you subscribers. There are 44 of you now, and that's going to be fun to look at years from now and here. But thank you all for subscribing. I can't see everyone by name unless your subscriptions on your YouTube profile are set to public. If they are, I get an email that says that you subscribe to me. It shows me your name or whatever your username is on YouTube. So thank you to those that I know subscribed. Thank you to those that I don't know subscribed. I can see a number, if not your name. And it's really special to have you all along. And I look forward to having more and more of you and helping more and more. That said, for you subscribers that are out there, if you're enjoying this content, if you're getting value out of it, hit a like button for me, jump into the comments, and set your subscription notifications. Oh my God! Set your subscription notifications to notify, so anytime a video comes up, it tells you. And if you like, what that does is it helps tell YouTube that it should suggest my videos to more people, and all that means is that you're helping me help more people. So if you're enjoying this content, if it's really doing something for you, please consider liking videos and commenting, jump into the discussion and help elevate these videos in YouTube's perception so it will start to show them to more people. And I'll be doing my part to make better videos as well. So thanks again, everyone. Have a great week, and we're halfway to the weekend, so keep going.